Welcome back to Whitt Acres. Today the plan is to lay the wire in the ditch. We actually have a pretty beautiful day today to get some work done on the ditch. Last night it actually rained pretty good. We got almost a half an inch. Oh, the geyser. Running a little crooked right now. But since I have an open ditch in the ground, we've been getting some rain here lately. It's moving the ground and starting to collapse my ditch in some places, which is not ideal because I still have some things to put in the ditches. And right now I'm missing some fittings to finish running the water pipe to all the hydrants and getting that backfilled, so I have to wait until tomorrow when those are supposed to show up. No stores locally had them. But since we have a decently nice day today and it's supposed to get pretty cold this weekend, we're actually supposed to go down into the teens. The ground's gonna be freezing up here again. Me and my dad are gonna try and get some of the wire ran, if not just laid out so it's easier to set into the ditch. We don't really want to try and unroll copper in the cold. That's gonna make it so much harder. How's everybody doing up here? We got the ducks taking a nap in the chicken run. Hey ladies. What are you doing, Dabbles? Taking over new lands. I do want to get some of those wood chips moved over here into the mud, try and clean some of that up next to the barn. But since we had some rain days and I couldn't make a lot of progress on the ditch, I did clean out the duck stalls. And I also got the water pipe laid in the vegetable garden trench before we got the heaviest of the rains, because that was collapsing in and I didn't want to have to do a lot of hand digging. Huh, little row. So like I've been doing, I'm gonna throw you back, get you all caught up on what I got done yesterday and this morning, and then we can try and get some more things done today. Alright, that's gonna be all for tonight. Hey Ron, you bringing your girls down? You're missing Chloe. Where's Chloe, bud? Got all the hay spread out back there. Hopefully that's going to add some organic matter that we can actually start getting some grass to grow. That's just so dry and rocky back there. We never actually get a good forage. Ron, why are you missing a girl? Where's Chloe? Mombles, you got Chloe over there? There's Pebbles. Chloe kind of looks like Pebbles. No? Is that Chloe? Or is that Clara? You Chloe or Clara? I think that's Chloe. She's skinnier. Clara's a little bit bigger body. Mombles, how you doing, girl? You on this side of the fence? Good. Where's Dabbles going? They've actually been using this chicken run, which is really nice. They've been finding some good forage in the mulch. Good job. Everybody spread out. Good, use all the area. I gotta get some of these wood chips moved over. I also wanna open up this fence. We have some more wood chips dumped off over there. And whenever it gets cold this weekend, we wanna bring all those wood chips over here and get them all piled up inside the run. That gets them a lot closer to the barn where I can use them with the wheelbarrow. And also all the birds can come in and forage on them. But that also opens up our dump off zone, and I really need some more wood chips this spring. But my dad already dumped everything he can over the fence. We actually need to get this fence opened up. I have the clips right here so we can do that, as long as it's not grown and frozen into the ground. So before it freezes, I need to be able to open this fence up so we can bring the backhoe in after it freezes and push all this mulch in a little bit further so we can bring the new mulch over too. I have a lot of different garden areas that I'm working on, and I need a lot of wood chip. If you want to see any of the gardening, make sure to check out my other channel, Whitt Acres Nature at Home. What's going on, Duchess? You just doing whatever you want, girl, huh? Fences don't exist to you. Hey, pup. So now we do have all the water pipe ran in the ditches except for over by the food forest and all right up next to the hydrants where we have to finish the plumbing. But the ground is shifting here. It's starting to close off the ditch, and I do want to get some drainage pipe in here before it completely collapses, or we're going to have to do some hand digging. I want to capture some of these old French drains. See how that French drain's still dripping? I want to get a new French drain put in here and try and capture that water and direct it over to the duck pond. And we're already having issues. The whole thing's going to do this. Having a shoring problem. Pop. But the 500-foot roll ran out right here, and I did run the 100-foot roll down to the vegetable garden, and then I cut off the excess. So I'm hoping this excess we can actually couple to the end of here, and by the looks of it, we might be able to make it over to the post. I am gonna have to buy a 5 or 10-foot section to finish the plumbing inside, but that's pretty good. It's gonna all be worth it in the end. I have my bucket in place there, trying to keep the dirt from falling in the hole, and it looks like this hole's still pretty open. I'll be able to get the plumbing done. I really hope those fittings come tomorrow. But my truck is actually out of commission right now. Broke down right there in the middle of the driveway. What are you doing, guy? Just soaring on over, aren't you? I'm watching you. All my birds should be in cover. You see them, don't you, ducks? Oh yeah, they know what's happening. Good. But I was supposed to pick up some sawdust for my brother, and since my truck's broke down, my dad took his truck down to pick up that sawdust and a little bit for me. And when he gets back, we're gonna work on running some wire. And since we're gonna be running the wire at 18 inches and the water pipe is ran down at 36 inches, we might have to do some backfilling to the ditch before we get the wire where we need it. Hump up. And yes, I did figure out the packing peanuts dissolve in water. Thanks for letting me know. I was really wanting some styrofoam ones that would last forever. We'll figure something out. We had to get some firewood too after dropping off the sawdust at my brother's. Then we can get some other work done. Hump up. And while I was digging in the trench yesterday, I actually found Beast. This is an old action figure I found digging right there in the trench. Now, if you're unaware, I did grow up here, so this could have been my action figure from a kid, but I also have 3 older brothers, so it could be one of theirs too. A lot has changed here over the years. Hump up. Alright, we're making some good progress out here. We have the ditch backfilled. It's really hard to see, but we have it backfilled to about 18 inches deep now. Some areas are starting to push in. You can see the water rising up in there, and a couple places did collapse that we had to dig back out, but we have it all opened up now, and we're going to try and get the wire in before we have any more collapses. Now, the spool wire is 450 feet long, and it's made of 6-AUG wire, which is going to be pretty heavy to move. If I remember correctly, the spool's about 185 pounds, and we're going to be starting with it up at the barn so we can roll it downhill. Now, we don't want to carry it all the way over from the building, so we're actually going to put the forks on the backhoe and we're going to drive it over to the closest point we can get it. It's going to be a little muddy and messy, but it's definitely going to be worth it. Once we get the spool up to the barn, we can manhandle it into position and start unwinding some wire. And hopefully it goes smoothly. Hump up. It doesn't seem like a big spool, but it's not that light. Yeah, you had to put it in 4-wheel drive for that. That's a mess right there. But we got the wire here. I'm bobtail. Now my plan is to roll it off of this pallet, try and get it across the trench to that side, so we'll be able to start pulling the wire off going up to the barn, and then we'll be able to start rolling the spool down the hill all the way to the junction point. But look at this mess. Oh, mumbles. Pretty bird. Echo Pup, it's time to close up for the night. Good thing we don't have to run anything in this trench. But we made some good progress today. We started the wire up at the barn and we rolled it all the way down here to where we're going to be having the junction box. I got to figure out what I'm going to be using for the junction box before I make any cuts here, and then we're going to be running it straight down this line. We have to backfill this one a little bit up to 18 inches just like we did this one. Oh, the geyser. Oh, good timing. Just gorgeous right now coming into the sunset. But tomorrow we're going to work on this one, get this one backfilled and get the wire ran down to the garden entrance. We'll make a cut on that again, and then the rest of this wire we're going to be running from this junction box through this trench and into the house. Hopefully we can make it to the other side of the house where the panel box is. If not, it's going to be a lot easier still to have a junction box inside the house to make it longer than it would to have it in the ground somewhere out here. Pop, come on, we got works to do. Come on, get your ball. Come on. We gotta go close the barn, Pop. But I'm feeling good about today. We have the pipe and now the wire in the ditch, and now it can actually collapse on itself and I won't have to dig it out again. And we still have water in the trench. That's not really gonna change. This area did collapse and we had to hand dig this one out again just to get the wire down in there. And you can see it's starting to push in on itself again. There's just a lot of water in the ground here, keeping it soft. But we have the wire in the ground. I'm feeling good about that. We can start doing some backfilling. I also want to be bringing the ditch witch out here and creating a new ditch from this junction point going across into the pond. The ground is supposed to freeze up again this weekend, so I think I can get that done without too much of a mess. And then I'm going to be putting a French drain, a perforated 4-inch pipe into this hole here. It's actually going to go down this trench as far as I can get it. I have to do some hand digging out there. And then I want to take it up this trench, at least to that first French drain that's spilling water still, and connect them both to the new drain that's all going to be running down into the pond. I'd like to collect as much of this water as I can, but I think everybody's ready for bed right now, so I got to find out where Dabbles is. And then we can get Mumbles and everybody to bed. Come on, Pup, we gotta find Mumbles and Dabbles. The chickens don't need any help. Got all this hay spread out back here, so that's definitely gonna help out with everybody's forage. I think we'll probably get some bugs coming up underneath this hay the birds can find. Come on, Ron, take your girls in. Jumbo Ed is one of his girls now. Dabbles, don't go down the hill, bud, you're going to bed. Oh, I might have to get eggs. Hold on, chicken, I gotta get eggs. Yeah, I didn't collect eggs yet. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Pup, we gotta get eggs. What do we have here? 1 egg. That's a feather. 2, 3, 3. 4 eggs out in the open. Good job, young Bert. Some people are wondering if I'm keeping the young Bert roosters, and I'm not going to be keeping those. I have all the roosters I need. I actually have 3 different roosters already on the homestead. Echo, are you burying eggs over there? I'm collecting eggs. You don't need to hide them. There's one by the door. These are dirty eggs, bud. Just 1. The runner duck lays in this corner. I bet that's Pebbles. That's 6. But I'm not going to be keeping any other roosters until these roosters need replaced. That's 7. And I'm hoping one day to see one of these eggs as Mumbles, but not yet. 8, 9. That's all for Mumbles, ladies. How about Ron and Dabbles? Here they are. We got Maggie's egg, we got Chloe's egg, and Zoe's. Zoe and Chloe will actually lay the bluish-greenish tint ones. This blue one I bet is Duchess, actually. There's a slight difference in sheen between duck eggs and chicken eggs. You can kind of see it. That one's definitely a Duchess egg. That's 10, 11 plus a chicken. So that's 12. That's a big jumbo egg. That's either Jumbo Ed or one of Dabble's girlfriends. I don't think Dabble's had a girlfriend in here last night. I bet that's Jumbo Edda's egg. Massive. Pup, dirty dozen. Oh, I didn't collect eggs yesterday. We have more over here. What do we have here? Ooh, another Duchess egg. That's 13, 14, 15 total today. Pup, pretty good, pretty good. All right, I'm gonna get fresh hay down and then we can start bringing in the birds. There we go. Poppy, you testing it out? All right, we're all set, pup. Come on. All right, Dabbles, bedtime, boy. Ron, Maggie, get your girls together. Don't force Mumbles around the corner. Why'd you do that, you boy? Sorry, Mumbles. I'm just trying to get Dabbles here. Come on. Yes, you 6 are the ones I want in, and you're in the back of the pack. Come on. Funnel. Turn. No, not that hard. Turn, Dabbles. Where are you going, you boy? Oh, good job, Ron. Dabbles. Hermione, Chloe, get up there. Not you, Clara. Pebbles, turn around. Dabbles. You need to stop being a pain in the butt, boy. Chloe, stay with your girl. Why are you all mixed up? Come on, Dabbles, move. There you go, Chloe, stay with them. There you go. These are the ones I want. Echo, come. There we go, downhill there. Jumbo out of turn. Good. Follow up, Hermione. Go on. Ron, she's coming. Good. Everybody inside. All right. All right, I'll get them in, then you can come in. Right, Mumbles? I like to keep things simple here. Go ahead, Dabbles. Get in there. Oh, go ahead. Oh, you bird. Get in there. Go ahead. Everybody together now. Good. You birds, go ahead and lock Dabbles in for the night. There we go. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. I'll let Mumbles in too. Oh, there, the wind's already helping. There she is. Hey, Mumbles. Come on in, girl. Come on, pup. Oh, I think my door's off the tracks. I'm gonna have to fix that. Not tonight, though. All right, pup. All right, that's gonna be all for this one. I have a few more things to do here to close up the barn, but I think we made some progress today. If you want to keep following along with everything here at Whitt Acres, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit that like button before you leave, and you can see me and Echo on the next one. Thanks for watching. Good boy.